morning. How is everything? It is blistery outside. I mean, like, seriously blistery outside. Okay. So, for those of you in my group on Facebook, I have started a running announcement at the top that will have a list of every single live, and then in the comments below, I'm going to put the link to every single live. I'll still put the separate post, but this way it'll be right up the top and you guys can check that out. Okay. All right. So, great night last night. Um, yeah, already got some of my must do's done for today, and I am really, really happy about that. So, let's start. Let's revisit last night's goals. Grab your journal. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing? I'm also not sure why on my Facebook it's not putting up the video picture anymore. It's just giving the link, but whatever. Good, because I know you are running experiments with your body for the next 48 hours. Um, and that's basically what it boils down to, doesn't it? Okay. So, schoolwork is going to be a focus on writing. Week prep on the computer is actually done. That is done. I just need to do any updates as they come in for reschedules and stuff like that. Um, and then I want to track my meals, and I'm already doing that. I've got my tea in for this morning, and we're good. Morning, Laura. Morning, morning, morning. I had a cancellation this morning if you have time, Laura, since I know you weren't sure about tomorrow. You don't have to, it's not pressure. I'm just letting you know that I had a cancellation. So I can fit you in this morning if you would like. If you were too overwhelmed, okay, never mind. We'll keep looking at tomorrow then. Okay, so I am well on my way to my goals being taken care of. Now, if you notice, they're little, little, little. I mean, to the point of where track meals, I mean, that's just something I have to do every time I go to eat something, right? The focus on writing, which means, okay, I've got a list of 4 lines of him to do for schoolwork, and the main focus is to make sure that one of them gets done. We have to do all of them today, but the writing is the most important because that's turning in. He's got to get ready to write basically a research paper. Poor kid's got 3 papers to work on this week. And he's in 4th grade. I don't remember writing research papers in 4th grade. I'm trying to get him to work on something that he doesn't know much about instead of stuff that he knows lots about. So that way the research paper has more meaning because he's actually doing more research. So far, that's not going well. He wants to do it on tornadoes again or volcanoes. And he did his little research last year on tornadoes. So we'll see what happens. Okay. My intention for today, Compassion. Compassion. There we go. Okay, done. Meals. We're doing the breakfast pouches again this morning. One is having ribs this evening, and I'm having soup. So, yay. All meals that require not a lot of dishes. That's the key, isn't it? Okay. My appointments for today. Oh, I have to erase the one. See, I think this is why I went back to pencil, because there's not as many crossouts. It's going to make for a busy afternoon. All right. So I know my appointments for today. And next, we head to our self-care. So important, especially this month. Especially this month. You know, well, I mean, it's especially every month, but really this month, because this month can get so hectic that we forget about the most important part, and that's taking care of ourselves. So make sure your self-care happens every single day. Today we're starting with getting dressed to shoes, hair, and face done. I really want to get to Walgreens. I want to pick up, or I want to look for, I have my number 7 blush, and I have been mixing it with um, Vaseline to give myself a lip gloss to where it matches my eyeshadow and my blush, because my eyeshadow is my blush too. I want to see if they actually have a lipstick that matches that blush. So that's something I would, that's an that's an but if it happens, great. If it doesn't, oh well, it's not necessary. I can keep doing what I'm doing. I just love the monochromatic look. That's like my favorite. That's my go-to, and it's the easiest. My eyeliner is also my eyebrows. My eyeshadow is my blush and my lipstick. I mean, done. Okay. Make sure you drink your water today. 1 before breakfast, 1 at breakfast, 1 in between breakfast and lunch, 1 at lunch, 1 in between lunch and dinner, 1 at dinner, and 1 before bed. And you are good. You're golden. By the way, Laura, did you have a good trip? I should have asked that right away. I'm sorry. Also, let's not forget about our movement. Remember, we can pick this up with cleaning. We can go for a walk. We can walk in place watching a TV show. There's so many things you can do to get your movement in that it doesn't require a change in your day-to-day schedule, right? Because we're really working on those routines, and right now our schedules are jam-packed between decorating and extra holiday stuff and kids' holiday programs and this and that. We really, really, really need something that's going to fit into our lives, so then we don't have the excuse not to do it. So the movement can really just kind of work its way in. Number 1, connection is unstable. Number 1, we want to make sure that it doesn't feel like a chore. Number 2, it is the habit of the month. So let's take care of ourselves. Even if it's something as little, like we talked about last night, is checking your Facebook, because that is you time. Or cuddling up with your pets, that's you time. So make sure that you do something that is just for you. every single day. Our cleaning today, we need to make the bed. So there's no lumpy lumpies because lumpy lumpies make it look yucky. Um, I'm not telling you you got to make it like a hotel bed every single day, but we don't want somebody sleeping in it when we make it. That's just no fun. Swish and swipe. Less than 2 minutes, people. If you haven't done it, go do it right now. You're going to wipe off the toilet rim with a little piece of paper. You're going to wipe the spots off the sink, wipe the spots off the mirror, swish out the inside of the toilet bowl, and you're done. That's it. That's all it takes to do the swish and swipe. Anything else that you do, well, that's on you. Not on me. Not on anybody else. That's on you. All I'm asking you to do is the general swish and swipe. Laundry. Make sure you get it going. I know I've got 3 clients right now looking at getting a new washer and dryer. So, 'tis the season. And I got 2 looking for new ovens. So, 'tis the season. Oh, that tea tastes good today. All right, so make sure you keep the laundry going. If we don't have access, and I'm thinking about it just because I see your name up there, if we don't have access to a washer and dryer, then we have a ton of wash and we can get overwhelmed right away. Just do a little at a time. Still keep it up to the 1 load a day. It doesn't matter. Just throw some extra in with your daily loads and you'll get it done without having to do 20 loads of washing one day. Our timed clean needs to happen this morning, depending upon the status of your home, what happened after you went to bed last night is going to determine how much you need to do this morning or what your intention for the mission is. So, 2-minute hotspot drill, a 5-minute room rescue, hitting the impact areas for both of them, a 10-minute blitz, a 20-minute workout clean, whatever you need. Today, I think it ended up being less than 5 minutes for me to pick up from one coming home. So that was a better day. The missions for today are to spot clean your dining room walls and windows. Now, I personally love this time of year and love living in Wisconsin because that means I don't have windows to do until like May because they're all covered in plastic. So I love that. I don't have a dining room, so what I'm going to do is I will check the walls throughout my home and just wipe them down with some hot soapy water. Unfortunately, I also have textured walls in most of my home, and I hate them things, but it will make it easier to, or harder, it's going to make it harder to spot clean them, but because once you see it, then you keep going because the dust settles on those raised ridges. And if you spot clean, then you can see where you spot cleaned. So it's not fun, and it makes it to where the mission could turn into a project, which we don't want it to do. So I really have to watch myself. I found it the other day, and I want to share this with you guys because some of you guys pack lunches and stuff like that. I picked these up at Kroger. These are amazing for Juan's lunches. Not only that, but the large section here is usually labeled fruits and vegetables. This one is protein, this one is grains. I mean, come on now. That's pretty freaking cool if you ask me. The only thing that I don't like about it is I would love to be able to stick a salad in that big part. And if I stick a salad in there, he's not going to be able to heat his lunch up. But what I was thinking is if I put the salad mix into a separate container, that's kind of silly because then we have multiple containers going, and I don't want to do that. I can reuse a plastic bag. If I stick the salad in the plastic bag, he can take the salad out, have the dressing in a cup. I need to make some croutons, but I got plenty of bread right now that I can make croutons with. Oh, I think I'm going to do that today. Okay, I must do croutons. All right, because then I can give him a salad, since his realization yesterday that when you quit smoking, you gain weight. Yeah. And then that way he'll have a salad along with his meat and his starch, which would be cool. I think I'm going to do that. He's not going to be happy because that means he's going to get less meat, but he'll get over it. Okay. So remember today, guys, take it easy, take it one step at a time, figure out what you have to do, what you would like to do, and I still got to figure out how to write that down. Maybe if I just put a little smiley face with two hands like this. It will help you keep things in order and figure out where you need to be and what you need to do. That's it for today, guys. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will meet you back here in 11 hours, in about 40 minutes. And we will wrap up today and get ready for tomorrow. We'll plan it all out because when you see it on paper, it makes it easier to put it into practice. So I hope everybody has a great one. I'm here. You ever have any questions or anything like that? If you're in my groups, you know how to get a hold of me. If you're not in my groups yet, put a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great one. I love you guys. Bye.